Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are excited. We are working with Kincmo and we are installing these roller blinds. And so this is really a cool roller blind. You can get them in so many different colors, so many different fabrics and that sort of thing. They're really easy to install. So we're going to show you how to do the install on this video, and we're going to do another video and we're going to show you how these motorized blinds can connect to a lot of different systems and that sort of thing. So we're going to show you that. But first, before I show you the install, one thing that we really love about Kincmo is the fact that they will give you or sell you this for $5, right? So for $5, you don't really know what the fabrics look like. And for $5, they will send you this kit. Look at this. Hold on. Let me get them all out of here. If you are unsure of what you want those blinds to look like in your house, they send you everything. They have blackout, 50% blackout, 75% blackout, full blackout. They have woven blinds. They have shears. They really have everything you can think of, and it's so cool that you can just go through it. What we did is we just went through this. We took the ones that we really liked. Here's the vinyl ones that are thick and blackout ones. So it's really cool. You get an option to just go through and say, oh my God, this is perfect. And it gave us the confidence in ordering the right color. And so this is $5. It's like crazy that they give it to you for $5 because once you install blinds, as you know, they're not, they're an investment. You want to make sure they're the right ones and that sort of thing. So you can get this. Kincmo, this is a great idea. So the install of these is really quick. It actually took me longer to unwrap the blinds from their packaging than it will to install them. They have these really cool, I'm going to show you like this. They're spring loaded. So you can mount them as into the ceiling, which is what we're going to do. You can mount them into the back wall if that's what you want to do as well. And let me just show you before I put them up what they look like when they get installed. So you can do this, and once you're just going to hook the back then or hook the front. So the front first, and then you're just going to push, boom. And that's how they actually, when we're done, see, I'll show you this one. And that's how they install. So once I get these up, you just hook the front in, push, and it clips up, and you're done. And your blind will look like that. And the cool thing for the motorized for these, it's on the bottom, so you can easily just plug your cable in. Every blind comes with a nice long cable to plug in there so you can recharge. You don't have to take your blinds down or do anything. The cables are long. This is one cable. So you can run an extension cord to it if you want. We don't need to. We got outlets right below all of our windows, but this is nice and long where you can just plug them in and you can recharge them. So let's get to installing. So the only thing that you really need to worry about to do the install, 2 brackets. They give you a pack of screws that actually have, if you need to mount them into drywall, they have the drywall mounts as well. That's really it. And then for me, what I've been doing with them, which I think is the easiest, is I just basically, I measure in about 3.5 to 4 inches. So I'll measure into there. I'll do the same thing from the other side. What makes my windows really kind of nice is I really am just going to mount right up to the window, just like this. So I don't have to worry about the depth going backwards and forwards. I'm going to mount right to the edge of the window, so it'll be right about there. I'll put one screw there, done with one side, and I'll do the other side quick, and then we're in business. Okay, we have the 2 brackets put in, and if you want to, before you actually hang them, you could plug them in for their first charge, but you can just see, it just pops in, boom, that's it, really. And then all you have to do from it is, when you come around, we're just going to easily, you push the front one in, and I'm going to try to make sure I get it right in the center of where my blind, I want my blind to go, and then you just push, so it's spring loaded there, so you can push and it'll just clip in. And then that side clips in, and I'm just going to look at the back, make sure I got them. There's 1, there's 2, and it's centered, and that's hung. So it's that quick. You're talking 4 screws, just a quick measurement and that sort of thing. And then here's my cord. You can see how nice and long it is. There you go. So it actually reaches right there to my outlet at the bottom, and I'll move on to the next blind. Okay, so we got all 4 of our blinds installed. The nice thing is keep track of what they give you because they tell you in order. So we went in order. So that's blind 1, this is blind 2, blind 3, blind 4. And it's important because it comes pre-programmed for you, so it's just easy. So we got this controller which will control 15 blinds because we have more windows here. And we're going to get more blinds put into the house, probably different options for our little dining room area here and our kitchen area. We also got this hub which will allow us to control it with Google Home, Alexa, or Samsung. So this is kind of a nice little feature too. We are going to show that in a different video. So we'll show that automation piece in a different video. But let me show you what this does, which is really kind of nice. You can control all the blinds at once and they all stop. You don't have to program them. They come pre-programmed for you. You can do that with just one button. You can push the down arrow button here and all of your blinds simultaneously will go down. They're not all fully charged. Like this one's a little bit slower right now because we just got them all 4 installed. And so it needs to be fully charged. And otherwise they would be in complete sequence like you see from the other 3. So they stop on their own at the bottom when they get to the bottom. We absolutely love, this is why that sample pack was great for the fabrics. We absolutely love, this is exactly what we were looking for. We wanted to let some light in, but we also wanted to kind of block outside. So if at night we're watching TV, we can do that and know that nobody can look in our windows. But you can do that. You can push the up, it'll go up. You can stop anywhere in between by hitting the little minus button. There's a power button in the middle that you can do as well if you just want to power it on. And basically, this came out of the box this way, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'll see really quickly why that matters, that you install them in the order and the label that was given to you by the company. So let me stop and take a look here. You can see right now, if you are at 0, all of them go together. If you go to 1, that blind over there is now going to go down by itself. And again, you could stop it anywhere in between. If you just want it to be half down, 3/4 down, you can do that if you're just trying to block a little bit of sun coming in, it's glaring your TV, whatever it may be. And then you can just move up to the next one. You can go down to number 2. So if you wanted to adjust each one individually based on the sun coming into your house, you could do that very easily. You can stop that one there. And then obviously number 3 and number 4. This one needs to be charged a little bit yet. Okay, so you can do all of those separately. Then when you're done, if you're like, oh, listen, I just want them all to go up at night, no big deal. You go back to, so this will allow you to program up to 15. That's fantastic, right? Then if you want them all to go back up, you can just say, all right, all of them go back up. You go to 0. So 0 is the channel that you're going to be on for it. All of them will go back up and they all stop where they need to stop at the end. The other thing I really love about the blinds is how fast they are. So going down and up is super quick. It's like really a fast process. I like that it does that. It's really, really nice. Sometimes you see blinds that are not quick like that, and we don't like that. The other thing too is you can set and program everything. So I'm going to show this in the next video. So not only can you automate it, but you can say, listen, at 8 a.m., I want all my blinds to go up. At 7 p.m., I don't want to see anything outside my house. I want all the blinds to go down. So you can do that with this. I will show you that in the next video. You can do all of the automation work that you want with this. So that's fantastic. So that's it. That's the install video of the Kincmo blinds that we have. Again, check the samples out. It's fantastic to see the samples. I love the speed of the blinds. The look of them is really, really nice. And these, of course, like you can see my hand through them, we didn't want full blackout ones. We wanted to make sure that we could get some sunlight through it and stuff like that, but we wanted to also dress up our room and our windows. So that's it. Subscribe to our videos. We'll put a link in the description below. Check these out. They have a ton of different options, a ton of different fabrics. Check them out. You'll love them. You can do automation. You don't have to do motorized blinds. If you want to just do blinds that you want to manually put up and down, you can do that as well. So we'll put a link in the description below. Super thanks is always welcome, and we'll see you next time.